Blinds me. Pop this, pop this, pop this, pop this, pop this. Blinds me.
Right,
Pop, 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 pop.
Here.
Can you mage? Yes.
Fuck. There you go.
Dead.
We get him. This is pretty fucking clean.
Okay.
Get on.
Blind rogue.
Nice.
Savage trinket. Can you know? Bomb. Sound Deka.
Nice.
Parried it. Garrett off this. The belt. Got him.
Yes.
Gouge Deka.
Yes.
Trinkets. Okay, and hit record. Alright, hello. It's me, Captain Cool. I have promised some sort of red rogue thingy. And I did say I'm gonna make a commentary video of some sort. And yeah, it's been a little too long. I was supposed to do this a while ago, but you know, once again, you know, time flies. In this video, I will be just straight up watching games that me and Snowy have played, and I'll comment on them as they're going along. Usually I don't do this. Usually I just, you know, slap on a little track tribe jazz and just let the games play out with the comps. But this one has no comps. It has me yapping over the games. Yeah, preface. These games are, I think, around 2k to 2.2, varying in that range. I will be talking about these strats that we have developed for this. Again, I have not like, I don't know, there are probably like higher rated, there are like better red rogue players out there. I haven't watched pretty much any, so like all of these are personally developed by me and Snowy, and yeah, we are not rank 1 players, so yeah, if you're looking to get the best sort of strats for this comp, this might not be a video for you. If you are interested in, like, I don't know, getting 2k, maybe 2.2, then I think you're golden. I think these strats will manage to get you that. I know the season is ending very soon, but I don't know, maybe you can get your weapons before it ends. Yeah, so without further ado, let's start looking at the games. First game. Okay, also I need to preface this does not have, like, we played like 3 hours ish of Red Rogue specifically to make this video. This is not like, this is like, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago or something. And I did want a nice variety of comps in this, but we ended up facing a lot of just 2 DPS stuff. There's a lot of Mage Rogue in this, Hunter Rogue. I mean, these are very common comps. These are very common comps. You're gonna face these a lot. Not the perfect comp variety, but yeah, let's just watch them. So first up, I did watch ahead a little bit. This is Mage Rogue, and it's gonna be Frost Mage, of course, because all Mage Rogues are Frost Mage Rogue. So yeah, the general idea into Mage Rogue, and this by the way, I don't know, but it feels like Red Rogue should completely shit on all Mage Rogues. Like, this is a really easy comp, I think, unless something stupid happens. But yeah, the general game plan into this, and this is very scripted. You can just do you can force do this almost every game, and you should come out ahead. But yeah, the general game plan is just bomb rush this mage and CC the rogue. You see, Red has 2 insane buttons that he can press. He can press Hodge, and he can press Rep. So if you just bomb rush the mage, your pally does Hodge Rep on rogue. If he sits all that, if he sits the Hodge, if he sits the Rep, you win. You just straight up win. Unless the mage is like cracked or you're doing something incorrect. Now if the rogue trinkets, then now you have a full blind angle on the rogue, and yeah, it's just fairly straightforward. Another thing to note is you can, as the rogue, you can kind of trinket anything. It doesn't matter because you have the bop. One thing that will lose you the game is if you end up getting full polyed. That's the only thing you don't want to do. Or get full ringed. Any sort of like long CC from mage is bad. It's really bad. Unless you have trinket, of course. Like if you get full polyed, you can just trinket that straight up. The only thing you want to not trinket, like let's say they blind you really early, like the rogue blinds you really quick. This is something you don't trinket. And I think there's going to be some, I can demonstrate in some of these games why you don't want to do this. But essentially what you don't want to do is use bop on stuff like a stun, if the rogue has blind, you rather trinket. And then you only bop the blind. And by the way, even if you have trinket, you're still bopping this blind, because bop only removes physical stuff. So if you get deeped by the mage, if you get polyed by the mage, the bop does fuck all, so you need your trinket for this. But yeah, let's move on. There's a lot of yapping before the game even starts. I should probably just let it play. But anyway, anywho's, this is the first time I'm doing this, so like, I don't know, bear with me. So yeah, Snowy gets sapped. What you want to do here is not let the mage cast. I don't know where this mage is. Like, he's probably going to be here, but like, I don't know. I'm hovering kind of close because he could be somewhere here. And now you want to stop this cast. You want to stop this cast. Here I'm a little too slow. And this is something you don't want to do. I think this is what I do because I don't play this comp a lot, but the more I play, the more I realize this is not good. But in general, as a rogue, you want to do pre-med, recoup, and then open, right? So I'm trying to do this here also, but I think you shouldn't do this. You should just Garrett without doing this, because then you can stop the cast. But anyway, mage trinkets here. I get opened by rogue. This is a mistake from them. They should have just opened pally. I should get deeped here. But anywho's, I just trinket this cheap shot to get more damage on the mage. I cloak too, so just I get more uptime. Here, Snowbee reps the rogue. Rogue trinkets the rep into full hodge. So now at this point, like the game's just kind of over. I am blinded here. If Snowbee were, this is the first game, by the way. Snowbee is notorious for forgetting what we're supposed to do here. But Snowbee's supposed to bop this. You can see him yelling like bop, 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 and then he doesn't do it, and then gets blanketed. So now he can't do it. So this is pretty bad. You kind of don't want to do this. In fact, I'm pretty sure if we listen to the comms, blinds me, bop this, bop this, bop this, bop this, bop this. This is a mistake from Snowbee here. Like the moment I get blinded, he used the hodge global here. There's no reason why next global shouldn't be bop here, but he starts doing something else. So yeah. This is a bit of a mistake. This mage would just instantly die here. Because now I get sap. He bops the sap. I vanish so he doesn't sap me still. And I still have the blind for the rogue, but I finished the mage off into a full blind rogue. Yep, here. Okay. So that's pretty much how the mage rogue goes. And again, here's a mage rogue game. Okay, so here's the rogue. I found him out. Cheap shot rogue. He trinkets. So this is a really good open for us. So we already got rogue trinket. I did DR him here. I did DR him. So the hodge is not going to be full. But what Snowbee can do here, he can just straight up hodge the rogue instantly into rep, into my blind, and this should be GG. Anyway, I should trinket this. Deep freeze. I should trinket this. Okay. Anyways, I sat it. So now we hodge this. Now we should rep. And we do. I don't know why I'm sitting all this. This is my bad. I blind the rogue here. And he blocks. And now this is kind of awkward what's happening now. And this is my fault here, by the way. This is my fault. I sat too much. And yeah. Yeah, this one looks like a loss. We should lose this. Yep, and we do. So, yeah, this is a good game to showcase, like, what ends up happening if you don't go fast. Like here, this deep freeze is my instant trinket. Like, I should just trinket this. Like, right up. Snowbee does this correct. He hodges the rogue. Snowbee does his job here, basically. Hodge rep into blind. But for some godforsaken reason, I'm sitting all this. It makes zero sense. Like, you wanna just run at the mage with full force. Full force. You want to make him block as early as possible. You want to just crank him. And here we didn't, because like now rogue's like, here mage blocks, but rogue is like halfway through our CC chain here. So now we have nothing for rogue, and this mage can just sit this full. I still have one sap, but mage can still keep sitting, and now it's just Joe. So yeah, anyway, that's something you don't want to do. Is another mage rogue game. I think we lose this again. At least from that little glimpse there, because it was looking not so good. Mage rings for some reason. I should Garrett and cloak here, I think. Yeah, I do. Garrett, I cloaked. I should trinket this and blind, which I did. I get blinded. Now I should get bopped right away. And I don't get bopped. But I think the mage covered it. Okay, so now we get steeped. I get blinded. Yeah, he has plenty of time to bop here. He had plenty of time. So we just missed it here. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna get CC'd to hell here. I think I get... Okay, now he bops. What? I mean, I guess it's fine. I get right here without getting sapped. Snowbee has to bobble. We should force block here. I should Garrett. Okay, well, it didn't matter. Because I didn't want to DR it. I should recoup here. Yeah, I should have definitely recouped. Now I don't have recoup going. Am I just dead here? I might be. Actually, no. No, I don't know why. Like, I don't know why Snowby wants to hit this rogue here. Like, this makes no sense. Like, what are we doing? What the fuck? Why is he on the rogue? Maybe it doesn't matter. Okay, it didn't matter. Okay, that was strange from Snowby here. But anyway, you see what I mean? Like, this was a really bad game from us. Like, insanely bad. And we still come out ahead. Because this comp, I think it does really well into Mage Rogue. Moving on. Moving on, moving on. Okay, so here is Disc Rogue. Disc Rogue should do really well into this. Like, Red Rogue should straight up lose to Disc Rogue. The only way you beat this is by just straight up turbo bomb rushing this priest to a point where, like, but if you manage to do that, it's not so much on you playing well, it's more so on the opponents not playing well, because Disc Rogue have a lot of buttons. They have a lot of buttons to peel. But yeah, the general idea here is you go priest, you hodge rep rogue. If he trinkets, you blind. You want to kill the priest ASAP. Because the thing is, priest is gonna press fear. If he lives to next fear, you are donezo. It's over. So you have to go extremely fast. Here, I sapped priest shield off. This is something you kind of want to look to do as well. Is, like, Weakened Soul is now the same duration as the shield. So you can pretty much always sap the shield off before you open. So against priest teams, this is fairly good. You want to make sure he has no shield when you open. Here the rogue gets open on. Okay, rogue trinkets. I should look to blind here. We're gonna get double feared here, I think. No, actually, Kinney. This is a mistake from me. This is a mistake from me. I trinketed this blind. I trinketed this blind. I should never do that. Because now I'm gonna get feared. I don't have trinket for it, even though it's gonna be DR'd. Oh yeah, and here. Oh yeah. This might have been a win actually. But the problem is Snowby gave combat to this rogue. Like, you see, he's in a blind here. I will sap off this, and he hasn't repped yet, so it's gonna be full. But now Snowby, for some godforsaken reason, presses Belf here and gives rogue combat, so I can't sap. You see me be like confused as fuck here why I can't do it, but yeah, it is what it is. And I think that ends up costing the game. The game's over on that. Yeah, here's the actually this might be, no, it's the second fear. Yeah, so priest lives. He gets the second fear. It's over. So yeah, we didn't produce enough damage. Okay, so this is Disc Feral. Again, a pretty hard comp, I would say. And the only way you win this is, again, it's the same principle as the Disc Rogue. You want to win fast. You want to kill this priest. If he lives to do 2 fears, it's over. You straight up lose. So here we're gonna sap this priest, and he's gonna get open on. Now this is what you want to do in general. Like this is very scripted. You can just do this always. Feral opens, you trinket pounce, you hodge him, and now Feral has 2 options. Either he sits this and gets full sapped. You can sap off this, or he trinkets it and keeps cranking. And then he gets full blinded. Either is fine, I guess, for the opponents. But here what you want to do is resap priest, and then you sap this feral. There we go. And now you can open. This priest should fear right about now, but he didn't. Okay. Now he gets the fear. I trinket it. Snowby should bubble this. He should be bubbling this right now, but he sits it. This is a mistake from Snowby. Like this is something you can do against Disc Feral every time, and against, I don't know, like not great opponents, which most people aren't. This will net you the kill, because the Feral is not gonna have enough time to produce pressure. But due to the fact that Snowby sat this, he sat the fear, then he's forced to sit this clone because he can't get rid of it. Now I'm just like soloing this priest here, so I blind him low, and I think I end up dying. So I Garrett this priest. into cheap shot, and I die. And I think Snowby finishes this priest off. But yeah, you can see there was a lot of mistakes. We still managed to kill the priest. And then Snowby loses this 1v1 here, I think. Let's look. Yeah, he loses. It's fairly close though, I think. He has big bleeds on him. This guy runs. Now if he gets a hammer here, I think he wins. Another mage rogue. Same thing. Like we can watch this again, but it's just the same thing. It's just the same game over and over. Snowby's sapped. I will try to stop the mage casting. He gets a cast off, but it's fine. The mage is gonna trinket, and yeah, you should just cloak here, by the way. All these mages, what they're gonna do is you're gonna Garrett them. They're gonna trinket you, Garrett, and deep you. So if you manage to deep, if you manage to, like here, I could just cloak right now. Because mage is gonna try to do this. So this is always gonna be a trinket on this deep. Rogue trinketed Hodge into full rep. I'm gonna DR Kinney just to extend the CC into a blind. And now this is fine. This is a good spot to be on. Mage is no block. Rogue is still in CC. I get a re here. I can DR sap into just kill on this mage. Yeah, Garrett here. I still have vanish. And I can bush into blind, which I get bopped on. Nice. And now I Kinney mage. He has no blink, so it's over. But yeah, this is pretty much the game plan against. Actually, not even just mage rogue. This is game plan against most double DPS teams with a rogue in it. Rogue is a poor target to go on. And rogue is very easy to CC. So in general, what you want to look to do is if you're playing 2 DPS comps with a rogue in it, you go the other guy and you CC the rogue. And that's pretty much it. But as always, like, the better you are at the game, the better macro you have. There are situations when you can go rogue also. Depending on, like, how the opponents are playing. But if you want something concrete, you can just try to execute every time. This is it. You CC rogue. Go with the other guy. Okay, another mage rogue game, which we somehow managed to lose. And, yep. This is why we lose, by the way. Like, I saw rogue. Cheap shot him. He trinket blinds me. And now here. Rogue cloak 2. I get bopped on the blind, which is good. And now we should just hit this mage. Like, we should definitely just hit this mage. And look what Snowby is doing. He's not repping the rogue. He's not on the mage. Like, what are we doing here? Why are we hitting rogue? What? What's happening? And I die. And it's because he's hitting the rogue. And this is what I meant earlier when I said, like, you know, playing with Snowby is like he just forgets. Like, we face this same comp, we do the same thing. You can see, oh well, I guess you can't see my face, but I am a little bit bewildered as to how we suddenly for one game managed to forget the game plan. But yeah, you see, rogue is a poor target to go on in general. It takes too long to kill, and the rogue can just run away. Here's a red hunter. Now, red hunter is extremely hard. This is extremely hard. What you want to do here, like, I don't even know. I think in general against red teams, you want to kill the red real quick. You want to force bubble real quick and then kill him. Going hunter here seems like bait. In general, going hunter with anything other than rogue seems bad. Well, I guess you kind of have to go hunter with Feral as well, but in this you kind of want to go red, I think, and I think that's what we do. But yeah, this one is extremely hard. Because what Hunter does very well is lock you down as the rogue. So what they can do is just completely crank the red, lock you down with a lot of CC. Because they have, you know, like, Hodge, Scatter, Monkey, Traps. Like, there's so much shit. Anyways, I think we're going... Okay, this is a bad Hodge from Snowby. Should not Hodge the Pally, because you, like, now you're kind of shit out of luck with your stuns. You should, in general, this is another, like, quote-unquote rule of thumb that you should look to do in general, is always use the red to off-target CC. So, like, if you have Hodge, just let the rogue stun the target you're trying to kill. And send the Hodges, like, off-target. It doesn't really matter I mean, it does matter. Like, you can also redirect Kidney the Hunter, cheap shot the Hunter, whatever. But it's just, like, it's just straight up worse. It's just straight up worse. Because you are proccing your Find Flaw, Find Weakness on your cheap shots. So if you are sending, like, off-target cheap shots, you are not reducing the armor of your main target. So your damage is just, like, completely shit. Here's Nobi eats the trap, which is extremely good. We already forced this bubble, so we're ahead. A Blind Hunter for Trinket and Gouge him, which is a mistake, because we still haven't used rep, by the way. Like, this could be a full rep. But Snobby is not pressing his buttons. Disarmed Hunter, and we just kill. And yeah, this one comes down to... Like, a lot of these comps come down to just pressure. It is just pressure. The team who does more damage wins. So you wanna not... like, you wanna get your dick out, kinda. You wanna just go in, you wanna crank. You wanna do a lot of damage. Damage is very important. Here is Feral Disc. Again, same thing, I sap his shield off. And now this is weird. Like, these games are always a wee bit weird when the Feral doesn't open. So I think... like, optimally, if he doesn't open, what you want to do is stand on top of the priest and you bomb. You bomb and then you open. And then there's a chance you bomb the feral out and then you can sap him. I think we do this here. No, I don't. Okay, priest trinketed. Priest trinketed here and pierced himself. We get a nice little hodge on this feral. Now, the only problem is we are so close that this feral is just gonna... yeah, he's just gonna, like, get combat. He's not gonna get sapped. Which is a little unfortunate, but this was such a strong open, I think it doesn't end up mattering here. Because you get... If you manage to get Priest Trinket and power suppression, pain suppression, yeah. If you get pain suppression and Priest Trinket in the opener, like we did here, it's just Jova. Like, they can't do anything. Yeah, he's just dead. But yeah. This is like a failed variation of what you want to do here. But anyway, this HOD should always go on the feral. Moving on. So this is Warrior rshaman, and this is fairly common comp. I think this one is not very difficult for Red Rogue. Simply because rshamans in general are, like, extremely tunnelable. They're extremely killable. If you manage your bombs properly. Or if this warrior is, like, not cracked. He needs to, like, Venus stun or something, I don't know. He needs to, like, Venus stun and, like, completely cock you. But yeah. Shaman has Earth Shield. I think we're debating... oh yeah, also, like, you don't have to just go Shaman. I think... I'm personally a big fan of just going who has no Earth Shield. Best case scenario is Warrior has Earth Shield. Shaman has no Earth Shield. And you sap Shaman and you go Shaman. But if Shaman has Earth Shield on himself... it's fair. I think it's perfectly fine to go Warrior. I think we're going Warrior. Oh yeah, he Veens the Shaman. We're just chilling here. Actually, no. I get the sap anyway, and we're going. And this is kind of a weak open. This is kind of a weak open, because he has defensive stance, 100 shield. It's gonna be slightly weak, but we get the Trinket here anyway. I Trinket this Fear. I didn't dance yet. I can blind Shaman here, I guess, for Trinket. I should do it. I should do it. Do I do it? Okay, I should definitely do it. I don't know why the fuck I didn't. Okay, so this team, like, way overcommitted. They did mistakenly did Wall and Link. This is not great. We should just swap the Shaman right now. We should swap the Shaman. I don't know if we're calling it. I think so, yeah. So now I can full blind war. Yep, we do. I should prep. Okay. I don't know why I did cheap shot. I should Garrett there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm failing this. Okay, I get bopped out of the stun. Okay, here's the Gareth finally. Snobby Bubbles. And we get the win. Okay. Well, this is kind of a nothing burger game. I'm not sure if I include this in the video because both teams played really bad, but yeah. Okay, another disc furl here. Another disc furl. Again, same deal. You can see the furl rushing for your pally. A sap priest. He's gonna open the pally soon. Yeah, he opens. Trinket Hodge. Again, fucking identical. Like this is like twos in a nutshell. This is gonna happen. So what I'm gonna do is wait, sap, gonna step to reach in time to sap this. He does a solo fear on Snowby, which is extremely good. He should just bubble right away. I think I'm yelling bubble, 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 and he does. Now we just Garrett, and now we fucking crank. Like, this is the perfect time. I resap Feral here too. We get PS. Priest still has Trinket. I don't know if it matters. Cheap Referral just to give combat as well as extend the CC chain. Now, they're kind of shit out of luck because he solo feared Snowby. Even if he gets the fear. I yeah, just Trinket and kill him. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, here's a here's a disc rogue game. Let's see if we win. I have a feeling we don't. We lose a lot of these, by the way. We lose a lot of the disc rogues. Okay, this is a poor opener, but at least he breaks Snowby's sap here. Because I have sack, by the way. This sack is really good. You want to do it early. And you want to utilize it. So, like, I hit Snowby's sapped. I get Holy Nova out. The sap breaks. And now we can just go. Snowby gets feared. He's Trinket it, and it does. This rogue is stalling. But this is fine. I Trinket blind. Gar Priest. We Hodge Priest. That was not good. Like, just as a rule of thumb. Okay, I do a really clutch. Sap Trinket. This also, like, this is another, like, common thing. If you get blinded by rogues, don't fucking sit it. Because then you open up this play here, where you sap, and then you just get your Trinket sapped, and it feels bad, you want to just AFK out. Don't do that. Just fucking Trinket the blind. Yeah, I should disarm rogue here before he keeps doing this. Like, this rogue is peeling a lot. I should get bopped on this, which I do. I disarm rogue. Priest is no Trinket. Priest is no PS. I think this is looking like a win. We should probably win here. I get feared. Snowby still has bubble for the fear, and this is DR fear on me, so I think we should win. We should win here. They don't have a lot. Priest is off DRs for a lot of shit. So I should do a full stun rotation here. Yep, full cheap shot. Snowby reps the rogue for good measure. Full kidney. I have Garrett 2 off. Yeah, it's over. It's over. I disarm rogue 2. I belf off. Yeah, it's over. So yeah, that's kind of what you want to look for. Now what led to this was, I think, not using fear. Not using fear is what led to this. Like, this priest, like, doesn't press fear. Okay, he solo fears Snowby. Yeah, this solo fear is not good. He should land doubles. And it's not a big ask, by the way, for the double fears into this comp. Also, this rogue sitting. Priest probably, yeah, he Trinket and PS. He Trinket and PS here. You don't need to do this, I think, if you are not... I mean, I don't know why I'm, like, giving tips for the opponents now here, but whatever. This should be a hard comp, anyways. No, I'm just talking shit. Moving on. What's next? Okay, another one of these. I don't know. Do we want to even look? I guess we can. Okay, so this is Red War. This is Red War, not a common comp. I'm gonna just look at this one game. Let's see how it goes. I don't know. I think. Okay. I think the goal is always Pally here. Snowby goes ahead and hodges the war here, I think. Yep, he does. Warrior Trinkets. I should just blind him. He tries to spin my blind. I don't fall for it. And here, a blind, Kini Pally. So he has the Trinket and Bop. Warrior gets bopped. Pally has to bubble. And here, Warrior's in a bop. Actually, he took it off, but whatever. And Pally's in bubble. So I'm thinking, well, I might as well sit. Because, like, there's not much I can do here. I get hodged. I Trinket it. I Garrett this. And I'm gonna cheap shot war. Cheap shot Pally. Disarm war here, I think. Yep. On his wreck. And cheap shot again. Snowby gets the line. We win. Yeah, this is not a very common comp. But I think as a general rule of thumb, no matter what you find, if it's a red, you want to go red, then CC the other guy. If it's a rogue, you want to CC the rogue and go the other guy. In general, you don't want to hodge kill targets. You hodge off target. Okay, here he comes. Here comes. Wait. Is this guy holy? I think it was holy, this guy. Sap him. Here I'm kind of thinking it's red. Okay, we hodge. Okay. Okay, so DK teams. This is a general thing. If it's DK red, I think going red is the move. You want to force bubble. But what you can also do, if this is possible, this depends. You can try this for yourself and see how it feels. But sometimes, this is a general nice tip against DKs. You see this runic power bar, like this runic power. DKs can remove your stun with Icebound Fortitude, but there's a caveat. Icebound Fortitude costs like 20. I think it costs 20. Let's look. Icebound Fortitude Cataclysm. Yeah, 20 runic power this shit costs. 20. This guy has 10 runic power. I sap pally. Okay, he has enough now. So this guy is like, I don't know, weird for doing this. Actually no, because he got hard shit trinket. Anyways, this was my mistake. I should just open, but actually no. The sap was fine. But in general, you can open DKs below 20 runic power and they cannot do shit. They have to sit all the stuns. So this is a fairly nice thing you can do. You can just like fucking buttfuck the DKs in cheap shot Kinney Garrett. You will get trinkets if you get a lot of pressure. Because they cannot IBF. They need 20 runic power for it. But I think this guy was holy. So the going DK here is like extremely bad. But we didn't know this. No, none of us checked. We didn't check. We didn't check because like who the fuck plays this? So yeah, we just get destroyed here. Actually this is kind of close. Yeah, this is kind of close. This go here. We do a rep on Pally. He has no bubble, no trinket. Actually, he did the bubble here, but this was pretty close. Like you see how like much damage DKs take. Look, like this guy is getting destroyed. Bam! Like it's not far off that he dies here. But anyway, we end up losing. Moving on. Another mage rogue game, and we win. Like not much to say. That hasn't already been said. Okay, here's Rogue Hunter. Rogue Hunter. Again, the same plan. You have your Rogue and a DPS class. Be it Mage, be it Hunter, be it whatever. Be it Vet. Like the mirror is the same thing. You don't go Rogue. You always go the other guy. You never go Rogue in twos. Unless he like, I don't know, there's something weird. If his positioning is like so weird you can kill him in stuns or whatever. That's what you can do. Here, this is I have a personal strat for this, and it is highly low MMR-ish. This does not work against good rogues. And what that is your boy gets sapped here. Yep, he gets sapped. And now this hunter, usually they will try to shoot aimed. So what you do here is you hover your pally and you bomb. You hover your pally and you bomb. But this rogue just opens before this guy like starts doing aimed. So this kind of doesn't work. But usually what you can do is you can bomb before the aim goes off. The rogue is hovering. You bomb the rogue out, then you sap him and you open the hunter right away. But here we do a nice open. This is like textbook what you want to do. This textbook what you want to do. Rogue opens like right now on the same global as I bomb, and Snowbee gets cheap shotted. Your ret does not want to sit shit in the openers. So you see Snowbee trinkets. This is perfect what he does. He trinket hodges the rogue. I cheap shot the hunter at the same time. This is like a textbook open. Because now his hunter's gonna trinket. He's not gonna sit. He dies. He's gonna trinket this. He's gonna trinket this and deter. And now we should do. Oh, actually, I think you could do rep. You could do rep here, or you could do this. This is not. This is like I don't know. This is like me trying to be fancy. But I do a blind into sap his trinket. Like you see, I blind here, then I sap his trinket, like so. And you can see I got a little bit lucky here. You can see I got a little bit lucky here by, like it's 1 in 4 I miss the blind, and you can see I blind here. He trinket blinds, but it misses on me because I have evasion up. You should, by the way, always, if you're expecting rogues to blind you, always press evasion, because it without evasion up, it's always gonna hit. With evasion up, you're gonna miss it. So here he misses. I sap his trinket, and yeah, now we go. I resap here too, and I get full trapped. I trinket it. I'm gonna get blinded soon, but no, actually he missed his blind already, so it is what it is. So yeah, this was a pretty good game. I think in general doing this blind sap thing is not worth. I think you should just rep probably. You could just rep. Okay, so this is disc for all. Sorry. I got a little shit in my throat. Okay, so here, Snowby, trinkets and hodges. I raise a priest. And I bomb here, trying to make this so this feral doesn't get combat. I don't know how he actually swings me, but the combat timer is off here. It's a little fucky. Because he hodged. Hodge lasts 6 seconds. Combat timer is 6 seconds. Or it's dynamic, actually. But this guy never drops combat. You see? This is fucking wild. No, still in combat. Like here, I'm dancing already. I'm spamming sap here. It just doesn't go. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Dodge is bash. This is a thing also, if you're playing rogue. If you're playing rogue, always try to do this. If you're playing ferals do this a lot, where they charge you, they root you, and next global is bash. So what you're gonna do is evasion and watch them. You face them like this. So you see bash, it goes in the bin. This is a very common thing. I get my kin here. On his aura mastery, which is good. Now I have fairy, I can't do vanish anymore, but this priest is just holding his trinket for next game, and it's over. Okay, priest warrior. This is, I think, easier than war pally, because this priest has no bubble. I think we're going priest here. So yeah, this is a, like, you can see there's a trend. There's a trend, and you can do this. This is not very hard at all. If you do this in lower ratings, you should like straight up auto win a lot of these games. One thing you want to do is just fucking crank, do as much damage as you can, and do a very simple CC rotation of sap kill target, hodge off target into rep off target. Of course, rep here does fuck all because it's a warrior, but still, like, just the hodge alone, it does a lot. Exhibit A. I think this is gonna be. Yep, warrior gets hodged. Priest PS. Kidney priest. Aggressive Asian, so I try to dodge war throwdown. I think he's gonna do it now. Priest is gonna fear now, probably. I get bopped on it. Kinda slow. I get priest feared, but it's DR'd. It breaks on Snowbit. And here. So yeah, we can kick the heel and it's just over. Yeah. So that's a very common thing you can do. I guess almost any team. It's another disc rogue. Priest gets combat. Garrett here. We hodge the rogue. He trinkets. I blind rogue. Guinea priest. I try to cloak the fear here, I think. Cloak. I get sap rogue. I do. We get feared. Both trinket, which is good. Disarm rogue. Actually, Snowbeat bobbled it, but it's fine. We just need a lot of pressure on this priest now. I get bombed here. Rogue is no blind. I'm not sure if we used Bob yet. Rogue's dancing. I have full Garrett for priest, but unfortunately I don't manage to get there. That's a full kidney. Snowby's in trouble. I don't know what happens here. And we get double feared. So you see, they got the second fear off. They lived long enough to get the second fear off. This game is over now. I don't know why he sapped Snowby. This is not correct. He could have sapped me here. To give us a second chance. I try to kidney rogue here, I think. Yeah, I do. Wrong way around. I think we should have probably just sent it on the rogue and now kidney priest. But you see, this is not salvageable. If you live through second fear, you cannot kill anything. Okay, another holy pally here. I have sap DK. I'm gonna open DK with rep pally. Now this is a fairly strong open here. I think we get bobble. Get bobble from pally. You could achieve this by going pally also, but I think this in this situation nets more, or it reduces damage a little bit more. Try to kick Gary here, I do. And we need to go pally here, I think. Snowby still has bobble. I'm not quite sure we can salvage this anymore. We're gonna get a full kidney on pally now. It's coming here. Into my DR Garrett, I think. Yeah. Into my belf. And we get the kill. Okay, DK trinkets here. I think Snowbee is dead here. I think Snowbee is dead. Yeah. So now it's a 1v1 with this DK. Which I can win. You see, I have dance coming up in 1 second. I have dance now, so I could just dance him, which I do. And hope for some regal crits here. I Garrett off this. And let's hope I do one more bush. Yeah, okay, so I pulled it through. We actually won this. There is a general plan. Go one, rep hodge the other. That's it. Rep hodge blind. That's it. Comp is very scripted. You can start off by just doing it. It doesn't have to be clean. You can clean it up a little bit. But, yeah. Just have your pally be comfortable not hodging your kill targets. You should be the guy stunning as the rogue. What's next? This video is already insanely long. Enha. I think we go enha here. In general, enha shamans are fucking weak. They're weak as hell. I can blind paladin. Okay, we rep first, which is good. Dancing this. I can blind off, I think. Yeah, he bobbles it. He gets popped. I think he just dies. Yeah. Yeah, enha shamans are real weak. In general, you want to go pallies. You want to go rep pallies, but if it's like enha ret, then you can just destroy the enha. It is possible. What else do we have there? This I think is the first red DK here. Okay, so we're facing red DK, not at hpala. And now we sap DK. He has sack. He has sack. So here we're still like liking the DK opener, but going pally here would be good as well. He doesn't have the unholy frenzy, so he's gonna sit this full. I think as of now, I think I would say going red here is the move. But what we're gonna do here, I think is go DK. Yeah, so we hodge pally, cheap shot DK, pally trinkets. I can't blind yet. We rep into the sack, which is unfortunate. I try to cloak some stuff. I think I do cloak something. Let's see. No, he hodges Snowbee. I'm trying to cloak rep here or something. But yeah, sending that much shit into sack. Okay, well, actually, we just kill here. Okay. But anyway, this shouldn't happen. He should get buffed. He should, I don't know, like, do a lot more stuff. But yeah, you want to be mindful of the sack. Because this game would have been kind of free if Snowbee waits a little bit and then reps. Probably has to, like, bobble or something. Which he still has here, but they just kind of give up. Yeah, you can see people might, like, be skeptical of the DK goes. People might be skeptical. They might be like, what the fuck is this guy smoking? What are you on about? Why would you go DK? Just go pally, go ret. But you see, it can be done. And what it boils down to is does the DK have runic power when you open? If the answer is yes, then he's going to be pretty weak, because he's going to IBF your stuns. He's going to take less damage. You're not going to get many buns. It's all about what is the most powerful move, basically. What nets you the most buns from the opponent is the general gist of it. And you want to just send stuff. You want to go hard. You want to send your buns. You want to see what happens. Okay, so here is another resto shaman warrior. Here we're going to go shaman. Shaman has no earth shield. This is a prime shaman go. I'm going to cheap show here. Warrior gets hodged. This warrior sits it. I'm going to gouge here. And I'm going to trick Snowbee. And I'm going to kill it. And now we let it rip. We get the trinket and sack. A trinket and this. This bop was pretty bad. Warrior didn't press fear yet. But I trinket it. So it's fine. Now I have full blind for shaman. Warrior still has trinket. He has disarm too. He should disarm me here on my dance. But he's not doing it. Yeah, the shaman is toast. Shaman is toast. Doesn't have much. And he's dead. I vanish and I press it. Cheap for war. War still has trinket, so I'm running. I'll blind him now, I think. Yep, and it's over. Fairly simple game. I feel like this comp is pretty easy to beat. As Red Rogue. Okay, here's another Hunter Rogue game. This one, we played it. I remember this game. I think we didn't play this poorly. Okay, yeah, here I try to do, like, he's not casting the aimed. He's not casting the aimed for some reason. He's, like, not interested. I guess it's because he knows I'm gonna do that. But anyway, I'm just gonna open here. Snowbee gets sapped, I get scatter trapped. I trinket this instantly. Blind Rogue. Kidney this. Rogue's gonna sit a little bit of it. Rogue gets full hodge here now. Into a full rep, I think. Yep. A full rep. Into sap DR. But this is just like a hard comp. This one is a hard one. Because if the opponents play well, I think mainly the Hunter. I think this is mostly on the Hunter. If the Hunter like manages to dodge damage long enough, then they should always win. Like here, he does the first D-tear on this when me and Snowbee are connecting. So now he D-tears a lot of the damage. Then he can mitigate a lot of, he does the trap and jump at the same time. I get a DR Kidney here. He has a second D-tear as we're connecting. So now we're shit out of luck. He's already like DR'd on all stuns. And Snowbee's just dead here. Also, it doesn't help that, like, you should use bomb defensively, I think, here. Like here, I'm trying to bomb on Snowbee, but he's like just tunneling hard on the Hunter. But yeah, this one is a tricky comp. I think in general, you might want to just get his trinket and then not stun again. You don't want to send DR shit on the Hunter. Because here I do like DR Kidney, then I do another cheap shot. I think this will cost you the game doing this. Because now, you know, like you keep resetting the stun DRs. If I don't stun ever again, the DRs would be over like right about here. So I could do a full stun on Hunter and we win. But doing that DR stuff is well, cost you the game, essentially. Okay, here is another red DK. You know, this video is getting so fucking long, but I'm gonna call it here because this is already dragging on so long. So anyway, I don't know. Hope you like this. I hope you got something out of this. If you didn't, then at least hope you enjoyed. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Comment, like. Tell me if you want more. Tell me if you want more. I can make more of this. Tell me if you don't want more. Tell if you want me to stop. Oh well. I will never make another commentary video. No. Even if one person wants more, I can make more. Because, I don't know. I didn't hate this. I like talking, and I like watching myself play. So, win-win. Anywho's, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace.